Ball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Mookie Betts is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Hot shot to third. Valencia scoops it up, 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Hanley Ramirez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Jeff Bradley digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Into the seats, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. David Ortiz, a 2-run home run, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Oh, and his great year just keeps going on and on. Like you say, that's home run number 40 on the year now. He's definitely making a case to be in the running to take some hardware home at the end of the season.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Paul Valenzuela is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We played 4. Leading off the inning, Chris Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Porcello has his target. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Line toward right center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Danny Valencia digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike one. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Pedroia. One there. On to Ortiz. Not in time, so they just get the one. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Stephen Vogt will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Out in front of it, strike one. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Young. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the... Travis Shaw comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on its way. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Solo shot to right center. And that is 27 for him on the year as they open up a 4-run lead. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Jackie Bradley Jr. steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Here's Pedroia on his way home. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Maybe a little early to start thinking about this, but if you're wondering how rare it would be for a team to score a run in every inning of a ball game, in the American League it's happened just 5 times, most recently by the Royals back in 1998. Chris Young steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Hit on the ground to short. Simeon's got it, and he's set down, one away. Mookie Betts strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
After it is Coughlin. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he is in there.
Yeah, this will get the runner up to third with 2 away, but it looked like it might have had a chance to get down initially. Good job to run it down out there in the alley.
He's set and the pitch. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And that is not good.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Liam Hendricks is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Stepping in now, Jeff Bradley, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Josh Reddick will stand in to start things for Oakland in their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now in the box, Jed Lowry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he does work the requisite 5 innings for the win, but he leaves his bullpen a tough road to hoe. Joe Kelly will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Marcus Semien stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 1.
Billy Burns will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Too high, 1-0.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Young moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Chris Coughlin will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Up and in for ball one.
They know he's got one eye on that green monster, that left field wall out there, so it's a good idea here to bust him inside.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. That's not going to help when the score. David Ortiz will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And Ortiz hits one high in the air, and this one is going to be long gone. Home run. A solo home run for David Ortiz. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently 3rd on the Red Sox in that department.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Lowry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Chris Davis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit well out toward left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Danny Valencia stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Betts. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Into the box, Mark Canha. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, another pitch up. Just like the home run ball a second ago, he's going to have to get that thing down.
This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Now to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out. Josh Reddick will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Josh Reddick.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Young is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no error. Chris Young steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Smoke toward third. Valencia is up with it in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit high and deep out to left field. Davis is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Hanley Ramirez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Valencia is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Jeff Bradley will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get down for a base hit. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
Standing in now, David Ortiz, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Reddick at the track. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Boston strands a couple. Jed Lowry comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. chopped at the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting,
Marcus Semien steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deliver the 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
the batter, number 1.
Billy Burns struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. Bradley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Chris Coughlin steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
There's a shot out to right center field. Around third and being waved on home. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And the run is in to score from second. Chris Davis will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight. So they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Line toward the gap in left center. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The runner from second crosses the plate. Danny Valencia steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. John Axford is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Settling in now, Pablo Sandoval. He singled his last time up. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Coughlin. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
But you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. solo shot to right center. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hard hit ball to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Chris Young digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Davis the catch, tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Mookie Betts digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2 for 6 and a 1 for 6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Hanley Ramirez is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Just checking.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Welcome back to baseball on the show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Mark Canha will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Koji Uehara will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll begin this 9th inning with a double. Stephen Vogt stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
And last time he popped up a sinker, which is pretty tough to do when you think about it. So you know your swing is off when that happens.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hit out towards second. Pedroia has it on to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. So coming to the plate, Jed Lowry. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Runner's back.
Simple throw over there.
Uehara pauses. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one. Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
The batter, number 10.
Marcus Semien steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. A runner on first with two away. Still 2-2. Swing hard liner to left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting,
Billy Burns will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Lifted in the air out to right. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score. Chris Coughlin will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Runners at second and third with two gone. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from second. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
And I, for one, thought this game would never end. I mean, I've seen basketball games that were lower scoring than this. But you know what? Give these guys credit. They were able to finally get the job done.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. And, guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Hanley Ramirez. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game. So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.